Hi again, everyone. Jeannie Zelasco here in our Hardball Central studios with Steve Fiziak as we get you set for a special World Series edition of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports as Game 4 is about to get underway. The Cleveland Indians really need a big win here tonight. They really don't want to contemplate getting pushed to the edge of elimination after another tough loss.
And they're going to need a little something extra from their starter going into this one. They can't give up anything against this tough lineup.
They're already in a hole in this series. Any runs they give up will just really make that uphill climb that much harder.
Well, there's no question there's a lot on the line in this one. It's a great time to be a broadcaster at 2K Sports as we bring you these big games all postseason long.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
Just moments away now from the start of Game 4 of the World Series. Welcome, everyone. John Miller here to bring you all the action, and with me is my partner and Baseball Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Joe, as we get set to go here, tell me what you think about the Indians in this game.
Well, first of all, they have to be happy to play this game at home. In the World Series, you have to hold serve on your home turf. Although they do trail here, they could easily get right back in this series. And I think what they're going to need tonight is a great pitching performance, and that'll set the tone for the rest of the series.
Harris will be doing the pitching. That ERA is just terrible for him right now versus what he was able to give them all season long. All right, Joe. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And he tries to get one down. Harris. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Here's the Pirates batting order. He is sitting in that 6th spot. One out, nobody on. He delivers. Now he clobbers one deep to right field, way back there. It's off the wall. And he'll stop at second with a double. Let's take a look at how they line up on defense. One man out, one man on. A runner at second. The first pitch on the way. And that swung on and chopped down the line toward third. Number 24.
John, this ball is not hit particularly well, but he gets down the line quickly and is able to beat it out for a base hit.
Paul Konerko at the plate. He has just been remarkable. That's probably understating it. In these clutch at-bats in the postseason, he has hit 500.
John, I'm sure they'd like to get that leading run moved up in the scoring position, but I don't think this guy's got enough speed to give him the green light. Even if you do not get the call or you don't get the hitter to chase it, still best to throw the knuckle curve down.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a ground ball. Number 24 to second for 1 and 2. A double play. The Pittsburgh Pirates pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the 1. Now we go to the last of the first, and we have no score. Pulowski will be today's starting pitcher for them. He is 1-0 in the postseason. First pitch, here it comes.
The sinker's not a pitch that you can leave in the middle of the plate. He'll get hurt if he throws it there a lot.
He throws. Here's a sinker that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Number 8. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Here's the lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Victor Martinez is sitting in that 5 spot. Base is empty with 1 out. On the way. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Pulowski throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. A veteran umpiring crew working today, Joe.
These guys are the best, John.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. A sinker misses. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing. That ball is really hit well, deep, going back. Number 33 has got it, and the side is retired. They go down quickly and quietly here. After one, then we have no score. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Number 8 will try and cause some trouble leading off in the next inning. Taylor telling him to stay on top of the ball and keep it down in the strike zone. And he lays one down here. Harris, his throw, not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Matthews will step in for his first plate appearance of the day. Nobody out and a runner at first. First pitch to him. Lined fair, down the line and right. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall. And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double. Things are starting to get a little dicey, Joe. Harris needs to find a way to get his team out of this one, Joe. But he's got 2 men on and nobody out.
John, I think he'll be all right. It's still very early in a tie ball game. So even if he does give up a run or two here, it won't be the end of the world.
Taylor sets the target now low and on the outside. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, he tried to make a perfect pitch, but he misses down and away. He's at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch. Low for a ball, and suddenly it's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1 to swung on and lined over the first baseman's head. Number 13 has him played perfectly as he puts this one away. He scores! Chris Duffy is the batter. He's picked up 1 steal so far in the postseason. One out, a runner on third. He kicks, he throws. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Taylor sets up camp on the outside part of the plate for this one. Here's the 2-0 pitch. He takes a fastball for a strike. 2-1. He sets. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Well, if you throw the changeup up and away, you might want to come back with a fastball inside.
He's on top. The 3-1 swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Number 13 is right there, and he puts it away. Safe at the plate, beating the play. Pulowski will get his first shot in this one right here. Base is empty, 2 down here. First pitch, here it comes. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Chu is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Pirates score a couple of runs on 2 hits, but they strand nobody. On now to the last half of the second. The Pirates lead 2-0. The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next. Taylor will be the first man up. Now the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the dirt. Pulowski dives. Pulowski, and it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow. Martinez comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. Nobody on base with 1 out.
It's a 2-run game, and the fans here want to see some offense. They want to try to get this game.
Big swing on this one, and he sends a long, high drive deep to right field. Gone! A home run! But that gets him back a little bit. 2 runs down a moment ago, but then the home run, and now it's a 1-run game.
This one came in at 84. He just went upstairs and clobbered this one. The pitch was up high and tight, and he met him at the summit.
Oh, man, that's 2 movies on that flight, Joe. Shin-Soo Choo steps in now. We haven't seen anything like this in the postseason maybe since the Thrill back in '89. He has an incredible average with runners in scoring position in this postseason. Lined hard down the left field line. And that goes through a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Johnny Peralta steps in now. His postseason batting average right now is above .340. 1 out, man on first. And he delivers. He checked his swing, but they're going to appeal that call. No swing there. They thought they had him, and I thought they had him. The first base umpire says, no way, no swing. They throw behind the runner at second, and they caught him leaning, and he's picked off. Pitcher makes a great spin move here.
Well, they talk about a double play being the pitcher's best friend, but there's something to be said for picking a guy off second, too. This is just inexcusable for a runner.
This is swung on and lifted to deep right field. Duffy is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Cleveland Indians narrow the deficit a bit as they pick up a run on the homer. They'll go to the top of inning number 3. Pittsburgh leads it 2-1. Swing and a drive, deep left center. That one into the alleyway, and this could be 2 or more. The throw over to second.
He does a great job leading off the inning here with a double.
Pulowski will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance. There's a runner at second. No outs yet. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Chu is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left, and he puts it away.
Number 27 comes in. His batting average here in the postseason, in the clutch, and these runners in scoring position kind of at-bats, is an amazing .540. In fact, a little bit better than that. Well, the plate umpire got it right, says the base umpire there. He does not overrule him. It's a ball. Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. And it's through. That's a base hit. He gets the single and an RBI there. Konerko will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. With 1 out, there's a runner at first. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ground ball. Peralta to second for 1 and 2. A double play. The Pirates pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on base. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. The Pirates lead it 3-1. Now he swings, and there's a drive. Very high in the air. Right center field, deep.
Here's a guy that's at his most effective when he can extend those arms and take a big cut at the ball up in the zone like that. We've seen him do that before. That's where he likes it.
Harris gets his first trip to the plate right now. Bases are empty. There's nobody out. Here's the pitch.
Sinker just misses. Ball one. Here's the 1-0 delivery. And he looks at a sinker in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Matthews
Wants this ball to be on the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. On the ground to first. Konerko.
And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
0 comes in here. He's had 9 stolen bases so far in the postseason. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
Ooh, that one ran inside and got him.
Well, they're up by 1, and he throws a fastball right at the batter. Bad mistake.
Well, now they have a chance to really get something big started here, and that might have been the fuel that they needed to really get things fired up here.
Yeah, this could be a momentum switch in play here.
1 on, 1 out.
He reaches for that one, and he's behind now, 0-1. Matthews
Wants this one right on the outside edge or maybe a little bit off. He delivers. They're going to appeal that, see if he really did check his swing in time. No swing, says the first base umpire. So he did apparently manage to hold up just in time.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short.
This one rolls through to the wall. He's around third, heading home.
This is good aggressive base running. He's thinking third all the way, and he's going to challenge him to make the throw, but they can't get him.
Number 13 steps up to the plate. During the postseason, he's hitting an even .300 with runners in scoring position. Runners at first and third, only 1 out. The pitch.
Here's a swing and a fly ball, medium depth. Let's see if they try to score him.
He's going to throw home.
Here comes the runner for the plate.
He gets too far underneath this thing, and he lost a routine fly to right for the out.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup outside, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The sinker just off the corner, and he falls behind 2-0. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0.
A fly ball. Over the wall. 2 runs in on the home run.
I'll tell you what, John. That pitch was way off the plate outside, and you don't catch up with many of those. Great back control to reach out and put some good wood on that one. Here's the changeup coming at you in K-count. This will give us a better look.
Joe, the last time I saw a guy hit one that well that was that low, it was on the 4th hole at Pebble Beach.
That one was down. I don't know how he got underneath it. Just a terrific job there on a 2-run homer. And it looks like they're going to talk it over on the mound. I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitchers here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
2 outs, nobody on.
Well, this is where the advantage can swing for the home team. You've got the support of the crowd.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Number 8 throws on to first, and the side is retired. But not before they tally 4 times, thanks to a couple of big flies in the end. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. The Indians lead it 5-3.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. Number 8 will be the first man up.
Taylor
Sets up with this one low and away.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging the ball hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Most hitters are high ball hitters. That's a low one. He's not going to chase that one.
2-2 pitch on the way. Slider just about had him, but it's a full count now. Three-two pitch on the way.
Well, he gives up a base runner to start the inning.
Well, every manager hates to see a leadoff walk. That's never a good sign for the pitcher.
Runner at first. The pitch.
Swing and a liner to left.
Chu
Is there, and he makes the catch. So that's the first out, and the runner has to hold it first. Posednik will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
Runner at first, one down.
First pitch, here it comes.
The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Taylor
Wants it to go low and to the inside with this next pitch. So this is a big one.
now the 1-1 runs up to bunt, and he gets this one down. Harris.
And he makes it there easily without a play. Chris Duffy is up to the plate now. Here in October in the postseason, he's hit 4 home runs. 1 out, runners at first and second.
First pitch on the way. Swung on and lined to right field.
That one gets through and for a base hit.
They just bust him in with the fastball. That's a good pitch. But he's able to fight it off and send it into right field for a hit.
3 men on, 1 man out.
Now a throw over to third. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
The bases are loaded here with 1 out. Pitch on the way.
High and away for a ball. 1-0. Taylor
Gives the target for down and in. He wants it inside but also low.
He's at swing and a shot down the left field line. Bounces up against the wall.
1 run is in.
Posednik
Is right behind him, and he will score also. 2-run single on that one.
Well, they pulled even with that swing of the bat.
Yeah, we have the proverbial brand new ball game, folks.
And that was just a good at bat. It gets the job done and picks up a little momentum in the process.
and timeout is called, and this may just be to give that bullpen a few more pitches to get loose.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away.
The Cleveland Indians, with the right-hander, getting ready in the bullpen.
There's a lefty on deck now, so I don't think he'll be getting the call for a little while yet.
Number 33 comes in ready to hit. During the postseason, he's the man the manager wants up there. His teammates want him up there. The crowd wants him up there. He is the man in the clutch, hitting better than .520 in this postseason.
One of the problems with the curveball is if you do not get enough rotation on it, it will not break sharply and it'll hang.
Taylor
looks for him to make that pitch right there in the outside corner at the knees. Perfect pitch if the guy can get it in there.
Taylor
Calling for that one down in the strike zone.
ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line shot into center field.
He's got it. What a play! And that keeps those runners at first and second base. Man, oh man, that was a close play. Was it a great catch or was it a trap? Jim Tracy says, "Great catch, my eye." He trapped that ball.
Well, instead of choosing to argue that play, he's calmly staying back in the dugout. Now he can continue as if nothing has happened.
He spins and throws back to second, but he's back in time.
2 men on, 2 men out.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Here's the pitch.
And he is out at third. What a throw! The Pirates scored 2 on 3 hits, and they strand a man on base. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th, and this game is tied. Swung on and grounded towards the hole, number 27. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Peralta will be the batter, 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch to him.
Any good hitter will tell you the toughest pitch to handle is one that's breaking down and away.
Matthews sets his target down and in. High risk pitch if the pitcher can't get it in there.
And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Posednik is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Davis is the batter. He's picked up 1 steal so far in the postseason. Base is empty, 2 down.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. Posednik is there to make the catch, and this side is retired. And they go quietly this half inning.
We've completed 4 full at the J.
And we are all tied up.
And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next. Pulowski coming to the plate next, and he always guarantees a lot of trouble at the plate.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that gets through for a base hit.
But he's there at first, and nobody out.
Number 27 will step in. RBI single his last time.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Here's a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back in easily.
You got to be careful if you're pitching here, John. He's got some pretty good wheels over at first base, and he isn't afraid to swipe a base in this situation.
Here it comes. He is safe at second base. Pulowski has stolen his way right to the top of the league for stealing bases.
I don't know if you've noticed, John, but this guy's pretty fast out there. It seems like he can just fly and get in ahead of the tag with any kind of jump at all. He's got an impressive set of wheels.
I noticed.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. That swung on and grounded up the middle. Davis. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
He does his job here, gets the ball on the ground to the right side, and the runner moves over to third with 1 out.
Paul Konerko comes up now. In the postseason, he's the man that the manager always wants up there.
Swing and a liner to right.
That looks like a base hit.
And that'll bring a run home.
And he has singled home a run here.
Number 8 will step in. He drew a walk his last time.
One out, man on first.
First pitch, here it comes.
Pops him up.
Davis is right there, and he puts it away. Matthews will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Two outs, a man on first. And he delivers. Now he swings and sends it deep to right field. That ball is way back there. He makes an unbelievable catch. He took a home run away from him.
And John, when you can make an outfield play like that, everybody on the bench is smiling. Instead of a home run, the inning is over.
First pitch on the way.
In order to be effective, this pitch has to be down in the zone, not up there.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
There's a swing. This ball is hit high and deep. Straight away center. Still going.
Number 33 at the warning track as he makes the catch. 0. They'll want to take some hacks here. He was hit by a pitch his last time.
1 out, none on.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering. This ballpark is pumped.
He starts him out with a sinker for a strike.
He throws.
Sinker called a strike, and now it's 0-2. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Number 27 on to first. 2 down.
Nice play by the third baseman, and he comes up throwing the first and is able to retire the runner.
Two outs, nobody on. He delivers.
Sinker just misses. Ball 1. Matthews
Looks for this next pitch to be to the outside.
Here's the 1-0 delivery.
A liner towards the hole. It is in there for a single. They just couldn't catch it.
This is good 2-out hitting. He gets aboard, and they've got a chance to start something here.
Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch to him.
A smash between short and third.
Number 27 is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Called strike on the outside. 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
A sinker misses. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
Now Westbrook is ready. 2-1 to count.
That swung on and line towards the gap in left center.
Makes its way through for a base hit.
The leadoff man is on, and they'll try to extend this lead a little bit.
Duffy
Will be the batter. Singled his last trip to the plate.
Nobody out and a runner at first. He throws. Swinging, booms one high in the air, soaring into straightaway center field.
He climbs the wall and he makes the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, what a play. 0.
Went all the way up and brought this one back into the yard. Here's a look.
Well, this is a great individual effort. Ball is carrying farther than I thought it would. He's got to contend with the wall, but he stretches himself out, and that ball hits his glove right in the pocket.
With one out, there's a runner at first.
Pitch out, but nothing doing that time. Taylor
Looks for him to get this one low and on the inside part of the plate.
now he sets.
Ground ball to short. They might try for two. Peralta up with it.
Thought that might have been a double play ball, but at least they get the one.
And the good hitters, Joe, they hope to be the hitter in a situation like this.
Well, this is how you build your reputation, John, in situations just like this.
Number 33 has a man on second with two down, a runner in scoring position. Can he come through here in the clutch?
John, a good clutch hitter, doesn't let the pressure of the moment get to him. He's relaxed, he's confident, he's poised. Let's see if he's got the makings of a good clutch hitter. Now, they've got a lead here, John, but it's still a fairly close ball game. Let's see with all that speed at second base if they're willing to put the pressure on by trying to steal a base.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
He made it. He's safe at third.
Man, he had a big lead off there, and he stole third base easily, John.
Well, no hesitation, and now they've got a great opportunity to get him home.
Taylor
Sets his target down around the knees, maybe a little below the knee. He's way down there.
he's on top. The 3-0 pitch.
And when you get a pitch like that, you're really mad you have to take side on it.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Peralta. Throw not quite in time, and a run comes in to score. Pulowski will be the batter. Base hit his last time up.
Two down, a runner at first.
First pitch on the way.
Great location with the cutter. If you keep it there, you can get everybody out.
The pitch.
And he's in there at second.
But, John, you've got to take the chance when you get the opportunity, and he steals second base here.
And as you always say, Joe, you've got to get that jump, and he really did.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Taylor
Wants him to get this ball low and on the inside.
and he dives back safely.
On the way.
I like the way he's changing speeds. He's moving the ball in and out, but this one is down and away.
He spins and throws back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Westbrook.
Just misses off the outside a little bit low that time. He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch. The throw to third.
The full count pitch on the way.
On the ground to second. Davis. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. The Pittsburgh Pirates score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Pirates lead it 7-5.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next.
Taylor
Is due up next, and you always have to be careful with him.
Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
Now he swings and sends it high in the air, deep to right field. Gone! A home run! So that gets him back a little bit. 2 runs down a moment ago, but then the home run, and now it's a 1-run game. Marte is going to be the new pitcher. He's got 2 wins, no losses so far here in the postseason.
No one's going to argue this choice by the manager. If you don't think you've got an effective pitcher, or if you've got a situation when the pitcher's already hit a batter or two, it's time to replace him.
Base is empty, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, that's a tough pitch. Ball moving up and in, just got handcuffed.
He kicks, he throws.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Matthews places his target on the outside edge of the plate.
Good-looking fastball, but called the ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch.
As the ball hit high and deep left center field. This ball is way back. Out of here. A home run. And this ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run. Martinez has had himself a pretty good game, Joe. 2 big flies.
Well, I tell you what, John, 2 homers in the game, that's few and far in between for all but the best home run hitter. So it's always pretty special when you can hit 2 out of the ballpark.
Yeah, maybe 3, maybe 4. Who knows how many he's going to hit.
Chu will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Nobody out, nobody on. He delivers.
First pitch fastball misses badly. Ball 1.
Matthews looks for his pitcher to get this next one high and away from the hitter.
The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, the catcher called for it down, but this one is up. And the catcher's not happy with him.
Matthews wants this ball on the outside part of the plate or maybe even off.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2 coming off the outside corner, and it's full now. 3-2.
Matthews moves over where he's given him that target for the high, tight pitch on this next one.
Matthews is there and makes the catch for out number 1.
I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
Peralta will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him.
Now a swing of the ball is hit high in the air to right field. Still going. Out of here. A home run. A solo shot.
He did a great job to get his bat around on that one. That was a tough pitch to hit. Outside corner and low. Nice hitting.
Bernard will be brought into the game now to pitch. He's got 2 wins, no losses so far here in the postseason.
I'm sure they hope they wouldn't have to burn so many guys in the bullpen this early. But let's see if this guy can hold down the fort and get them to the late innings.
Base is empty with 1 out. He kicks, he throws.
A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner to left. Posednik is right there as he puts it away.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Konerko, and he'll step on first to retire the side. But they strike for 3 runs here, all coming on 3 solo homers. On to the 7th inning we go. Klink on the ground to third. Number 24. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Just off the plate, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner to left.
That one gets through and for a base hit.
Johnny really got a hold of that one and just scoots it by the infielders for a base hit.
Number 8
will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
1 on, 1 out. He throws.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Taylor.
There's his target on the outside corner, and he wants it up. He wants it up in the zone.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. And it's through. That's a base hit.
That is hit number 15 for them in this one. As a manager, you take that kind of offense every time out.
Matthews
up there now. We haven't seen anything like this in the postseason maybe since the thrill back in '89. He has an incredible average with runners in scoring position in this postseason.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Slider just misses the black, and he falls behind 2-0. A throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a line drive to center field. Zero is right there, and he hauls it in.
And that keeps those runners at first and second.
And don't touch that clicker right now.
I know I'd keep the station tuned in, John.
Thank you, Jim. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Strike the count. Joe Barra. Swing of the ball hit well into right field. It's got some carry to it. Oh, what a catch! What a play! He took the home run away from him.
And John, that was a remarkable play. Great athleticism on display right there. And that makes a big difference in how this inning was going to play out.
He deals.
Fastball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. That should be a base hit.
Well, this single starts off the inning. Now they have a chance. One man on, no outs.
Number 24, with the single as last time, will be the batter. Runner at first. Quick throw to first, but he's back in time.
Good time to try to steal right here, John. If you want to win ball games in this league and keep pressure on teams, you've got to utilize that running game.
First pitch, a slider in there, 0-1. Matthews sets his target low and on the outside. Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. A splitter just off the corner, and it's 2-1. He's at the belt. Now the 2 drops down a bunt. Bernard. He's in there without a problem.
I think he's trying to move the runner up here, but once he gets it down, he realizes it's going to be a tough play, and they just couldn't get an out on this one.
Number 13 comes in. During the postseason, he's hitting an even .300 with runners in scoring position. No one out and runners at first and second.
And he dives back safely.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. Number 27 over to second for 1. And the double play. They got them both. He picked this one up nicely and then went around Cape Horn to get the double play.
John, it's like infield practice, except this time they get 2. Nice work to get the double play.
Two outs, runner on third.
First pitch on the way.
Tough pitch for the hitter. When he falls down and in, there's not a lot he can do with it. It's a great spot if you can get him to chase it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Now he's throwing the fastball back, and he may want to go upstairs with a fastball.
The 3-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Number 33 is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Cleveland Indians pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the 1. We'll move ahead to the 8th.
Cleveland is out on top 8-7. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Number 33
is due up third. He's got to be in the pitcher's mind right now. He'll be up third the next inning.
Man, sometimes that 4-seam fastball up and in can be the strikeout pitch.
1 strike to count. Joe Borowski fires. Duffy lets one go by for a ball. Now the count is even. Taylor wants this ball clearly down and away from the hitter.
Nice try. That pitch down and away, but the hitter was smart enough to lay off.
And here is Borowski. He lets shot to first. Martinez is there, and he puts it away for the out.
So a pretty good swing that time, but that is just loud out.
Base is empty. 1 out. He kicks.
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field.
And that goes through a base hit.
Sometimes it's hard to get adjusted to the game when you get the call from the bench. But he comes in and delivers the pinch hit knock.
1 out, man on first.
Sometimes you have to tip your hat to the pitcher when he nails the corner like that one.
Taylor sets his target high in the strike zone and to the outside.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
A smash toward the hole, and that one falls right between them. He's got himself a knock.
Good pitch that time. Gets him to hit it on the ground, but you can see just by picking him up and laying him down, he legs this one out for a base hit.
And time is called, so we'll see if they want to make a move right here or maybe just want to buy a little extra time for the bullpen.
I'm not sure if they're going to switch pitches here. We'll just have to wait and see what they decide.
Will step in. He's had a couple of hits in 4 trips to the plate.
John, I'm looking out at second right now, and I'm seeing a guy who's itching to steal a base. If I'm the manager, I recognize that and give him the green light.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
They almost got him that time. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
1 out, runners at first and second. And he delivers.
I don't think he likes that call much, but the umpire says right out there on the edge, and he says, "You're killing me, huh?"
Taylor sets the target now low and on the outside. Here's the pitch.
And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Borowski
Gets 1 at second, and he'll hold on to that one. He decides not to go for the double play. Maybe thought it was a little too risky.
Number 33.
Couldn't make it to second. Nice play. They got there just ahead of him.
Well, it's the hardest play to make, but they were just barely able to get him to second base. It takes a quicker throw to make that play. That could have gotten ugly, John, and I think everyone's happy to get back to the game.
And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
John, if I'm managing, I'm stealing second right now.
He takes off for second. And he is safe at second.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 swung on and lined to right field. And that gets through for a base hit.
So he drives home the run on a base hit. Folk will be coming into pitch now. This is his first save opportunity in this postseason.
Keith Folks has proven that he can handle the pressure and seal the deal in big games. In the 2004 postseason, he pitched 11 games, worked 14 innings, struck out 19 batters, and allowed only 1 run. That was amazing.
First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1.
Taylor wants this one downstairs. Keep it down, maybe keep him from hitting the ball in the air. Ground ball to second.
Davis throws the first in time for out number 3. The Pirates scratch across a run on 3 hits with a couple of men left on. Here come the Indians in the home half of the 8th. And this game is tied.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Victor Martinez
will be the first man up.
With the score tied, he is feeling the support of the home fans.
Runs that one too far inside, and it's 2-0.
Matthews setting up for the inside pitch. Hit in the air. Out of here, a home run.
They put that one right where they wanted it, but he walked it all the way in and was able to put a good swing on it. And John, that home run brings him with it 1 of the single-game home run record. He is just having a great night tonight. He's seeing the ball well and making good contact. And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. Well, you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Chu will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Nobody on base and no outs. He throws. A ball hit high and deep to left center field. Still going. Gone! A home run!
He doesn't like that pitch away, and they knew it. But he's still got good will on it. That's a nice piece of hitting to connect on one like that.
Torres is coming in now to pitch in relief. He has no decisions in this postseason. Peralta will come to the plate. A home run back in the 6th for him. The bases are empty. Nobody out. Here's Torres' first pitch. Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line. Matthews sets his target, wanting him to hit a spot down and in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Torres. And he easily makes it in there. Davis. One man on, nobody out. Now a throw over. And he's out. He made the dive, but could not get back to the bag in time. Here's another look at that pickoff play. Nicely done, Joe.
Well, that's the risk you run when you take two.
That one is lofted in the air. Gone! A home run! And that puts a little more padding on the lead. Suddenly, they're up by 3. The Pittsburgh Pirates has their closer getting ready down in the bullpen.
Well, John, it's probably not going to be a save situation unless they turn this game around all of a sudden. But I guess anything can happen late in the ball game.
One out, nobody on. He delivers.
Fastball in will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher.
Solomon ready. The 1-0 pitch. It's a swing. And the ball hit high and deep right center. This one is way back there. Number 33 is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch. And time is called for a meeting here, and this may just be to buy a little time for the bullpen to get ready.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Zero will come up. He singled his last time. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. A check swing, but they're going to look to see if he did not go around. And apparently he went around with that one. That's the umpire's hit of the ground over to shortstop. Falowski throws to first, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 runs here, all coming on 3 solo homers. We're through 8, 9th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in big swing on this one, and he sends a long high drive deep to right field to the wall, and that one is caught. He made the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, baby. Number 13 goes over the wall that time. He brought this one back into the ballpark. Let's have a look, Joe.
He's got this thing measured from the second it leaves the bat. Good awareness to know exactly where he is in relationship to the wall. Then he leaps up and spears it. That's a big play.
Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Taylor wants him to throw the high one right here. The 1-0 pitch. Line shot into center field. And he can't get to it. The throw to second. Safe at second.
This one catches a little too much of the plate and he whacks it. Let's see what they want to do here with one out and a base open.
Let's check out how the team has been doing on the hit tracker, Joe.
Well, this is a true spray chart, John, because the guys have been hitting the ball all over the field. And when you do that, you're going to find lots of holes.
And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Posednik will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
John, with all the speed they've got at second base right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to steal third base.
Man on second, one out.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily.
He throws. I don't think this is much of a surprise. They are going to walk this guy intentionally.
Well, I can see their thinking, John. The walk is less risky than pitching to him.
Plenty of speed out at second base now, John. We might see them try to steal or even a double steal and try to get back into this game.
Runners at first and second with one out.
First pitch to him. Lays off a called strike, and it's 0-1.
Pitch on the way. Big swing and a drive. High in the air. Off the wall on a hop.
And that's an even 20 hits for them in this one. They've really swung their bats well today.
Carmona is being called in, and he's going to be the new pitcher. And the manager really likes what he sees for this guy here in the postseason, as he has really turned it up a notch. 3 men on, 1 man out.
Throw over to third. But he's back in time.
The bases are loaded here with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. He bunts the ball.
Carmona.
1 run is in.
Over to second for 1.
Smart play this time to wheel and get the lead runner at second, but that's all they can get.
Well, Jim Tracy has a beef with the umpire here, and I think with good reason. And he looks very unhappy down there in the dugout. Well, Tracy just could not stop complaining, and the injustice of it all finally, I guess, now has been run.
The umpires have a job to do, John. They can't let an incident like this.
This one swung on and hit on a line.
Peralta. And on to first for out number 3, and this ball game is over.
The Cleveland Indians
come out victorious here, Joe, and these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Victor Martinez
had a great night. No doubt why he's our 2K Sports player of the game. Some great offense, great hitting contributing to his club's big offensive night. Joe, I think, would agree. He kind of just got the wave going in the right direction for his team in this one.
Well, Victor Martinez showed why he's a star in the making. With games like this, it's not hard to see why so many people are so high on this kid. Another great game at the plate and another great ball game behind the plate.
And tonight's broadcast of Major League Baseball here on the 2K Sports Network is finished. I'm John Miller with Joe Morgan saying thanks for tuning in. Our entire 2K Sports crew joins us in wishing you and yours a very pleasant good night.